I'm Tudor. I'm a software engineer at Jane Street, where I work on our ultra-low latency trading team, where we build really fast trading systems for financial markets. Certainly, there's no situation, I think, where we sit down and write down algorithms that we have memorized, but the overall overarching theme of we have these really hard problems that we don't necessarily know how to solve. Like, how do we go from what we know about the world to breaking down this problem into something that is solvable and manageable? That comes up all the time, and it's not unlike competitive programming. We have seen great value in sponsoring teams from various schools across North America, and this lets us build a close partnership with students, many of whom end up joining us either as successful interns or full-timers. This is our first year sponsoring NAC, but we look forward to continuing doing so and furthering our relationship with the ICPC. So I've been involved in the Canadian competitive programming scene for about 10 years now, through which I've had the pleasure and opportunity to meet many of the students, coaches, and organizers who are here today. Back in college, I participated in ECNA, and in 2021 helped host the NAC camp. So it's great to be here, first time in person. Jane Street is an academic environment at its core, and thus we see a lot of value in furthering computer science education for students, whether or not they end up at Jane Street in the future. Like, this includes Kaggle competitions, programming boot camps, or things like the ICPC. Oh, I was previously an intern at Jane Street, and I thought it was super fun. One thing that I appreciated was the problems that interns work on are complex and challenging, but they have immediate value. Like, you ship something at the end of the day. Now, on the other side, as a full-timer scoping out projects for interns, we try really hard to make something that is intellectually satisfying, that interns can walk away from at the end of the summer, being proud of having built something. I full-time on the same team that I was an intern on, the ultra-low latency team, and one of the things that I worked on was a network driver for some fancy high-performance network cards. That's still used in prod today. It's shipped during the summer. We really value curiosity and just an openness to explore new solutions to problems that might already have solutions. A lot of things that I do personally on my team is read research papers and figure out, this thing that we want to do, it's technically a solved problem. Can we do better? And it turns out that oftentimes we can, and having that openness has been pretty valuable. I think that competitive programming is a fascinating, fun sport. So if you're watching the stream today and want to be at NAC someday, keep practicing, you got this. janestreet.com, there will be a link to our careers page where you can find out all of our open listings and what to look for.